Good evening, my name is Flame Solus, and this is just a quick video to explain the method I discovered that should make avatar replication a little bit easier when bringing them in. In other words, how to automate the entire avatar creation process. So these are two identical avatars. I just uploaded them twice, and what I'm going to do is we're going to spawn in the avatar creator. Now, a little fun fact about Resonite is that everything in Resonite itself is an object. The menu itself even is an object. So, given that is the case, that means the avatar creator here is also an object. And what I thought about was, what if you took the entire avatar creator and you just put it in the avatar temporarily, meaning that when we do this, we can basically force the creator to be at a 0 point that will always be identical specific to the model. So we're going to go ahead and set the rotation, reset the position, rotation, scale. And you'll notice it actually scales down to about what I would have scaled it to in the first place. The little canvas here, we can move that freely. It is not affected by the entire process. See, still 0. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put it back to world root. And now it's back in the actual environment itself. It's no longer part of the avatar. All of these parts can be individually moved. And if I deselect it and I move this into place, we could see that as I'm grabbing and moving it, it is actually being driven because there's a slider in it. But we can also just enter in the numbers directly. So we can move this down, move it up. So it's about right there. Good. We're going to center it just a little bit more. Yeah. And now the left and right hands are a little special because they will mirror each other. Now, this is the manual avatar creation process. What does this have to do with automation? Well, thing is that a little interesting thing about this now being done. So I bring in another avatar creator. Okay, so it turns out that at some point, the avatar creator has now been made, so if you hit the button, it will get rid of a pre-existing avatar creator. But like I said, the avatar creator is just an object. So if we just duplicate it and just, just move it out of the way, then, oh no, look. Now what's interesting is, this is not the method I was originally going to show, but it's a method that kind of works. So these numbers have all been filled in. They're preserved. So if we go to this avatar, one that I haven't touched yet, and we do the same thing we did before, just move the avatar creator into it, reset the position, the rotation, and the scale, well, once we put it back on world root, they're identical now. Now, even if I say moved this around and screwed that up, if we go over to here, and we go to the right hand, we could actually copy that number all the way into here, and now they're mirrored again. So in Protoflux, we could just write the values in, and that would restore every single time into the correct spots, or just make sure the avatar creator just goes into the same position every time, and the values that are already set here will just be replicated every single time. So, and then of course if I hit, create on both these avatars, we could see that now they're both set up. If I jump in to one, jump into you, then jump back into me, you can see they're both functioning just fine. And that's just the beginning of what we can do with just that little simple setup.